Uh, hello? Hello? Alrighty. Hello? Hello? Did I do it right? What's going on? Hello? Okay, yeah, alright. Is it a check there? Now can everybody hear me? And the music. Anybody? Not hearing anything. Hello? Oh boy, okay. That's odd. Oh boy, well, look at this tier list. Right, just let me double check what's going on here. Okay, can anybody hear me? As well as the music, I need to get that straight before I start. Anybody hear me? As well as the music? Because I always have an issue with whether the music's loud or not. Well, alright, what was it? I will, wait for everybody to get in. I'll give it like 5 minutes and then I'll go straight to it. I'm just waiting at least 5 minutes for people to come in. After that, I'm gonna start. Might wanna at least. Yeah, that should be fine, right? Surely. Okay. I'll just let people come in while I'm doing it, because this is going to be such a big tier list. With that, let's just start off with... Alright, let's go, shall we? Now, this tier list will be absolutely clean slated, so... In other words, it's going to be completely revised. my taste might have changed. That's kind of obvious. So, yeah, let's get to this. One more thing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so, Saber Alter. I have wanted her for somewhat of a long time. B, in terms of waifu. She is mostly a B for me, but might change, who knows, considering this big list. Lancer Alter. Lancer Saber Alter. She spooked to me once. Pretty decent Buster Lancer. Waifu. She's pretty much the bustier version of Saber Alter. I will at the very least say... Ooh. B for now. Who knows? B for now. Anastasia. So, she is voiced by Yumihara. She's a limited servant. I do like her because she does have the entire the hot meme. You know, she like screamed like, holy, it's hot or something. Like, odd moment there. So, all intents and purposes, like, I do like her as a character. Like, I really do like her as a character. A for now. Annie and Bonnie Reed. They were early game archers, as well as Ryder for the summer version. From what I know, they're alright. Like, both versions are alright, but actually are alright. I didn't exactly care for them. I don't care for them now, not that much either, so yeah, in comes that. Next up, one of my, I think, what was it? Scriptoria was my, like, what, second 5-star I've ever gotten? With that, just easy yes. Like, come on, easy yes. Not to mention she is one of the best, like, single target art archers. Like, she is so powerful in the arts team. Uji Saber. So, I recently got her on JP, and yeah, she is useful as JP says it, so that in itself is fine, but how does she compare towards the others? This might go past Fate Grand Order and go into Fate Stay Night territory. She, however, got shafted in many of the anime adaptations, so in comes that. Another B. Another B. She's growing on me because I'm playing on her through JP, but I don't know. I like, seriously, for the Bs right now, it might go like either way. A's or C's a lot of the time, so I don't know. Now my other spook. I think she is third or fourth 5-star I've got. And she spooked me, I don't remember when anymore, but yeah, she definitely spooked me. She is a C, weirdly enough. Yeah, I like Lancer Saber Alter a bit more, but yeah, Lancer Alteria, face her as a boss, as a character, she's decent. Oh, I'll say that much. Wu Zitai. well, she's the torturer and everything. There's not much to go by with her. She's not F material. She's at the very least D, going on, you know, FGO open up. Next. Alstofo. Okay, so I got his, what was it? Date with Trifus? What was it? It's his costume. It's his costume as Trifus. And I did like him in Apocrypha. So, oddly enough, I think the highest he's getting is B. I'm not joking. I do like Astolfo, to be honest. Adelante Altar. Okay, this is... Okay, so, I think both versions belongs on S, to be honest, because she was one of my favorite characters in Apocrypha. And Lost Belt 1, I know I faced her as well as she was my ally for a bit. Yeah, I like both versions of Adelante, that's for sure, so definite S there. Oddly enough, nobody's broken either F or past SS. Oh, they'll change soon. I'll tell you that much. Altria. Sorry, Altera. Yeah, she's like, I like her through her being a meme, essentially, you know, good civilization and everything. I think this version only gets higher than a C. I think her other version gets a little bit higher for me. BB. Massively helpful as a welfare. And not to mention as a sacrifice. So... SS. Okay, finally broke through SS at least. Put her as a marker, she might go down. I'm not too sure with this one. I'm not too sure with a lot of ones. I need to at least form up the tier first and then I can finally go on from that point. More or less. Jeff Bezos! Okay, one thing. Me even saying that, if you guys don't know, I watch a lot of Pheno plays, so expect some meme talk around here because of this. But because of that, she's an easy A. I want her to spook me at some point. She's an easy A for me. Corrupted Iris Feel. Annoying boss, but I'll say outfit is actually better than Iris Feel's normal one. Sorry, not S, C. At least a C, I'll say. Yeah, that'll be about it. Boudica, besides hating Nero... Okay, no, I'll give her that much. D. At least a D. Nero Bride, on the other hand... okay, so... She was one of my earliest gacha pulls because of... Like, I wanted her, obviously. But I got shafted and burned. Like, it was one of my worst gacha pulls from Fate Grand Order. I think still now. But I still like Nero. Especially Nero Bride. A. At least A. I was about to say B, but I think B is pushing it. A's good enough. I've got a rough history with Nero, to say the least. Brynhilda. So I know she's a really she's a top tier single target Lancer. And we are going to see more of her soon in one of the Lost Belts. B. At least a B. Like, I don't know much about her besides she's a Valkyrie, a fallen Valkyrie. But that's all I know. It's mainly because of Lost Belt and everything, so we'll see about that later on. But what we get is what we get for now. Camilla. I think on global, she was my tutorial pull. And I haven't done much with her. Besides being a good single target assassin help. C. It'll be a C. There's a reason why, which I will get to. Hopefully I'll get to. Scheherazade. Okay. Gameplay wise, I didn't find her to be the best 5-star, which is obviously why I did not pull for her, and instead, well, I got an easy way out. The easy way out I'll hopefully show when she shows up. Scheherazade's fine. It's just, from what I read on the story, it's iffy with her, to say the least. C. Cha-Cha! Well, she was pretty much my go-to farming unit before Paul Bunyan showed up. But seriously, Cha-Cha was extremely helpful for me. But helpful is all she gets, so B. Cleopatra. One of the assassins that I do want at some point, because now that I'm not lacking in caster, like offensive casters anymore, I'm kind of lacking in assassins. I know I still have Shiki and Summon Nitocris, but I need more assassins than that. So yeah, Cleopatra will be an easy A, and I do want her because she's the the illustrator for Cleopatra is the same artist who does the Danganronpa art, so that also got me interested. Da Vinci. Besides the meme of, whenever you come into the shop, Yokoso and everything, a decent offensive caster. I like her as a character. Babylonia helped as well. B. For now, B. Yeah, alright, so tier is fine. Chivleon Dion, hopefully I said her name right. D. At least a D. There's not much to talk about with Dion, unfortunately for me. So, yeah. Next up, my first 5-star I ever got from a solo YOLO ticket. I'm not kidding, I got Drake through a solo YOLO ticket. I'm not too sure whether I said that during my first Fate Grand Order waifu tier list, but yeah, she showed up through a ticket and a solo YOLO for me, so I was surprised she showed up. Extremely useful rider. A. Now, the entire thing with Camilla. I like Elizabeth more. So, with these 3 versions of Elizabeth, let's see to it. So, caster version is okay. Sorry. I like her brave version more, but her original version is a easy B. That's the scale I'm going with, Elizabeth. I know I am missing the alter egos, actually. might as well bring them in. So, I actually got this version of Mecha Alley. Yeah, belongs on A. The Camilla plated version of Mecha Alley. Slightly, actually, yeah, no, slightly above. There's a reason why I picked this one. There's a reason why I picked the colored one over it, so, yeah. Enkidu. Alright. So, in terms of gameplay, she is, very good from what I've heard. I don't have Enkidu, obviously, so in comes the problem, but at the very least, I did watch Babylonia, so that will actually say something. So, A or B? A. I'll go A. Uriel. Okay, so she was actually decently helpful towards me through Camelot. But that was about it. I haven't used her since. She's not worse than one of her other sisters. D. I'll give her the benefit. D. Actually, wait. There's a reason why these Kiara's even hold F. Actually, wait, no. Okay, no. I'm overthinking it. No, I think D's right. Frankenstein. Now, I actually do have both versions of Frankenstein, because trying to pull for Summer Nero, and I managed to get Summer Fran, so yeah. And I did get spooked by Frankenstein Zerk, so that's an easy C, but her summer version is an easy B. Yeah. If I ever do get Scotty, yeah, my summer friend is gonna be way more useful now. Gorgon, one of my free SR picks. I'm going to go by the notion that it is the Anna version of Gorgon that's the one that we summoned. I'm going for B. She, unfortunately, like how everybody else says, she hasn't been, like, Avenger class for an SI anyways. Hasn't exactly been usable, to say the least. It's happened towards me. I get what people are saying, but at the very least, for me, I needed an Avenger class. She was the easy pick. I'll say that much. Hassan, Persona. I think I did ascend her all the way, but I haven't done much with her. Because of that. Yep. Serenity, on the other hand, C, I do remember actually getting her all the way ascended, so yup. Kiara, the beast version. Oh boy. Okay, this version, the boss version of Kiara, because I'm so sure there is the summable. Yeah, there it is. There's the summable Kiara version. Because of that, and not to mention she gave me absolute hell when I was fighting her. Yeah, Kiara's even hold. I just hated that fight. Oh my god! Even though she had a handicap and everything, it still took me 2.5 hours just to fight her and beat her. Oh, that was painful. Her summonable version is different. I'll say that much. So, don't expect the same thing. Helena, And she's another caster that I do want. She's pretty much budget Merlin. I don't mind her spooking me at some point. B. Mysterious Heroine X. I heard she gets better with Skadi, but not much after that. I like her entire persona of like trying to destroy all the sabers and everything, therefore in comes the title of Saber Wars. That fight was fun. Oh, don't remind me. I think it's in my it's in my playlist for Fate Grand Order when I was facing off Kiara. This just, oh my god. Not to mention like it wasn't even the full fights. I think I showed off the last half of the fight. And the last half of me recording it took roughly an hour and 30 minutes. So the first hour took about an hour. So hour and 30, like 2 hours and 30 just to fight Kiara. Oh my god. C for Mysterious Heroine X. For now, I think. Ibaraki Doji. Okay, so here we go. Easy SS. Voiced by Nao Taoyama. I like her entire cadence as Ibaraki Doji. I think I fully ascended her when she spooked me in one of my polls recently, so that was fun. And with that, yeah, like let's just say that a lot of the Nao Taoyama characters that shows up in here are gonna be really highly graded. I do like Nao Taoyama and Fate Grand Order. I'll say that much. And still, nobody has broken through SS. S. Soon. Oh, here we go. Majin Okita. Now, I do like her. I have used her on JP a lot. Especially if it's just all against cavalry classes. And because of that, yeah, she looks cool. She looks cool. Not to mention how, like, she is tall. She is, like, her sprite is so, like, I'm not gonna say so big, but, like, tall is what I'm trying to say with that. Just, man. And obviously, Okita fans is obviously going to, pull on her once she shows up. I know, what was it? Caldea Guru's director definitely is going to pull for her at some point. Pavati. Okay, so on JP version, she was my tutorial summon. I haven't used her since, and I think because of her, I'm thinking this, like, I'll say this much. For some reason, on JP, I have a Lancer curse on me. For, like, I don't know why, but for some reason, when I do my off-screen video pulls, I somehow always keep getting a Lancer. I don't know why that's happening, and I think it's because of Pavati. I don't know. But, well, that was me. in terms of Pavati herself, she is still decent enough. I'll say that much. I know a lot of people has used her to the point that she is overpowered, but as a sacrifice, she's just decent. I prefer the BB line than the sacrifice line, as it is. Osaka Hime. She's a neat. And I can relate. So, A. Actually, though, because of that, I can relate. S. If she speaks me, that's fine. That's what I'm saying with that. S, in other words, for me, is like any character that pretty much has personal attachment towards me. A little bit relatable, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind them spooking me. That's pretty much why I'm going with S above, essentially. Caster of Oceanos. She, not spooked, she showed up on my JP Caldea. And at MP4, I think? Yeah, I got a lot of versions of her because I was trying to get Odysseus because I was missing a rider. But yeah, she keeps on popping up a lot. A. I don't mind. I don't mind. Nita. You remember what I said about Lancer Curse? Yeah. She showed up on my JP Caldera. B. Queen of Queen of Sheba. So she is pretty much like, I like Queen of Sheba. I like her well over Scheherazade. S? Yeah, I think she was an easy yes. If Caster of Sheba does spook me again, I'm completely fine with that. Because I don't mind getting more MP of her, so actually SS, sorry. I think a little bit above S rank with that. Abigail. I know the entire, FBO open up because Abigail, but I still like her. Tragic what she went through Salem, so A. There's another foreigner I like better than her at the moment, so yeah, at the very least, A. Ariskiel. If anybody remembers my first waifu tier list, oh yep, goddess rank, absolute goddess rank. Not to mention she showed up so early when I pulled for her, so I am so grateful for her. Babylonia helped her even more, so easy goddess rank. Easy goddess rank, best friend face, do I need to say any more? So here we go. Here's the Altera that I like more than normal version. It's mainly because of her MP, because, May from Mamiki Noto, I like that. I like that a lot. Easy, yes. Not to mention, what was it? On JP, we could get, rerun welfare servants. I had to get her on my JP Caldera, so technically she is one of my welfare servants that's on both of my Calderas. Yeah. Hokusai is pretty much the foreigner I liked more. There's a reason I pulled for her. SSS. She's close, but SSS. I definitely like Hokusai. I really like Hokusai. She is so useful, and her personality... yeah, even better. Even better. She is so close to goddess rank. Semiramis. From Apocrypha, she was decent, I will say that much. But, I think I feel the same sentiments as I do with Abigail. I do feel like she is obviously a tragic figure. She is one of the most well-renowned figures in history to be a poisoner and everything. So, yeah, A is an acceptable tier for what you can do. Okay, so glad I got your blessings one time, deal. But yeah, I feel the same way as I do for Abigail as I do for Semiramis, so A. Oh, what was her name? Why am I forgetting her name? Oh my god, why am I forgetting her name? Just hold on a bit. Not Shiki. Oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. Hold on a moment. I am completely blanking on her name. What's her name? I remember Shiki, but I can't remember. What's her name? What's her name? Limited servants. No, I don't actually know. No, no. No, really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fujino, thank you, thank you. Oh, why did I blank on her name? she's like, oh. Asagami Fujino. Yeah, I was thinking Aoyami. I was thinking Aoyami if something for some reason. Oh, why did I completely blank on her name? SS. Get it through your head. SS. Like, obviously there's a reason I pulled for her, so yeah, I'm sorry I just completely blanked on her name. I kinda have to remember a lot of names right now. But yeah, Asagami Fujino. Easy SS. She might be an SSS. Like, I'll think about it. But I think, in a ways, Asakami Fujino has a lot of competition as an archer, so there's a reason, much like Gorgon for me, she doesn't get much use unless she's MP5, which I have the same problem with. I wanted one, but that's it. As long as she was actually in my Chaldea, that's fine. I start her just in case, so yeah. Not Irisville. Iliasville. One of the better single target casters, along with Sanzang. That's right, Sanzang. But like, I have watched the anime and the movie and everything with her, so. Okay, this is hard. B. At least a B. Irisville. I kind of feel the same sentiment. I do have her, MP5 and everything. It's Irisville from Fate Zero, just, yeah, come on. B, at the very least. B. Ishtar. Okay, so this one's easy because, quite honestly, Ishtar was... Well, Ishtar's MP was what got me into Fate Grand Order in the first place, so that is saying something. So, easy SSS. Easy SSS right there. Summer Ishtar, same thing. Ooh. But one step down. I do want her original version more, so I'll say that much. Actually, I'm glad I actually just still have her summer version, so fine. SSS, just to make it a little bit more consistent with that. Jack the Ripper. She is pretty much coincided with Adelante for me, so she is a real good... she is a real good assassin, I'll say that much, from all the support uses I have her with Jack, so... I'll go B. I think I'll say that much. B. Tiger. I think I have ascended her. She was funny in Babylonia. I heard she got kinda shafted near the end. B. I'm sorry, Elena Kerr X again, but my sentiments on her hasn't changed. I do like Tiger in the animes in general, like Fate Stay Night as well as Babylonia, but that's about it, unfortunately. All the Jean. Okay. Let's go by each of them. Her roller version, I do like rollers, so I think that will be an easy SS for her. Jalta will be... I'm deciding between SS and SSS. I'm undecided between both John Alters and John with that. I'll go back to this because there's more version of John later. They're definitely high tier though, I'll say that much. Jinky, I have not used her at all. So there's not much to go by with that. Kiara, alright, so she finally showed up. Okay, so she is still extremely useful as a summonable servant, not her boss version. So I'll say that. I don't know, she's kind of unique as a summonable servant and everything. I think the highest she'll go is a B. I think that's it. I know that's kind of anticlimactic, but B. Kiyohime. Yeah, I've actually fully ascended her. And I do like her, but just not enough. A. Her summer version is pretty much the same. Yeah, she, like, Kiyohime for me is decent. As I said, anything A and above, it's fine. Sorry, I should say anything below... Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I should say anything below, D, going down D below is not. Chloe, very powerful, welfare servant. She's gonna be helpful sooner or later for me. In comparison to Ilya, A. Chloe at least gets an A. Saber Lily, did I say this during my previous tier list thing? But I haven't. She pretty much, I got her for free when Global was first launched and everything. And her level and her ascension has not changed ever since the Saber Wars rerun happened. Only then I could finally MP5 her and fully ascend her. In other words, it took me almost a year and a half for me to fully ascend her, even though I technically got her for free. Because of that, D. That was to be expected, but yeah. I'm okay with Kiyohime being an A. Yeah. Mary Antoinette Caster. I do like Mary Antoinette, you know? Yo, homies and everything. Her summer version's still decent. A. I do like Mary Antoinette. Both versions of her. Not to mention, I don't have her caster version, but I do have her rider version, so I think they'll speak for itself. Martha! Both versions. Okay, so I did like Martha before, what was it, her ruler version was announced and everything. I still liked her. She spooked me a couple of times, but she was still decent. Her rider version gets an A. Her ruler version is quite different because one, let's just say, one, I like rulers, I'll say that much. Two, it's because I fully, I've max scaled her and I've bond 10'd her. And I think I've done 10, 10, 9 on her skills. So she is pretty much the character that I've actually fully maxed out everything. I think I am missing a few foes, like few golden foes on her, but yeah, she is actually one of my first characters to pretty much get like max everything on her. There's a reason why she's SSS. MASH. Yeah, come on. Best Kohai, so easy S. And I'm actually feeling more grateful because her Lost Belt version, like, I've always been an arts buster master, and her changing to her Lost Belt outfit, I can actually now see, like, she has been so useful to me as an arts master because of that. But now she's turned into more of a buster type of her Lost Belt, her functionality towards my arts party has not been so useful anymore. Yeah, it's happened. It's happened. I do get what a lot of people are saying with that. But best Kohai... Actually, best Kohai is S. Is S. I think she's been extremely useful. Matahari, one of the few low star characters I've actually fully ascended. And much like her entire thing with Salem and everything, tragic backstory. S. Yeah, I'm not joking. S. S for Matahari. Mib. I remember her touted when, what was it? Was it America or London? Like, she was going to be pretty much like a top tier character. Now, obviously things has changed, but A. Medea. Okay, so the only reason Medea belongs on B for me at the very least is because she's the only time, well, not only time, her MP is extremely useful. She helped me out in Nero Fest against the Hassans. Like, she was my go-to character with that. As soon as I learned that she was useful for removing debuffs, she was good. But that's about it. As for Fate Stay Night, obviously she wasn't the character I was rooting for, not to mention what happened in Unlimited Blade Works. B is the best I'm going for it. Medea Lily, same sentiments, but obviously she wasn't evil back then. A. And, okay, going back to Medea, I will say that even Carvel Phantasm did make fun of her with her saber obsession. I'm still sticking to B with that. Almost a B, almost an A though. Medusa. I haven't ascended her yet, but I think she at least deserves an A. What with the crap she had to go through with Shinji and everything. Ugh. Actually, not even that. Not even this crap she had to get through with Shinji. Just her entire thing with Fate Stay Night and Fate Stay Night. Just, ugh. Kind of feel for her. Not to mention... Actually, I'll get to it because Medea. Not Medea. Anna. So, I recently did, solo YOLO Temples on JP. The Lancer Curse! I got her again. I got her on my JP Caldera. I feel for her much like Medusa, her older version. Obviously, Babylonia helped out a lot. A. I'll go at the very least A. And as I said, Lancer Curse. Why do I have a Lancer Curse on JP? Melt. she was the one I wanted to get. Well, one of the targets I wanted to get when the CCC event's coming out, and this the backing trick right now is actually very convenient. SS. I do want to get a chance to get her again, but at the very least, when I did try to pull for her, I got another servant that was actually, well, let's just say even higher than she is. Mysterious Heroine X. I actually do like her above Mysterious Heroine. Mysterious Heroine. Sorry, versus Mysterious Heroine XX. Mysterious Heroine X. Because of that, belongs in A. Easy A with this one. Mordred. Apocrypha. She was questionable. I liked her master as well, but everything that happened with her in Camelot and everything, I get it. Highest she's getting is an A. I know I like tsunderes. I really do like tsunderes. She is pushing it towards the mostly sun. There's not much deer towards what I'm seeing with her, unfortunately. I do like her as a character though. I'll say that much. That's why she's getting A. That's all I'm saying. Oh, okay. Where are we at? 15 minutes. Oh, are we at 50 minutes? Yes, we are. Okay. Mordred Summer. Same thing. Musashi. Obviously another saber that I do want, not on JP, but on global. Do like her as a character. Shimosa helped her out a little bit, even though she kind of stole the spotlight from most of the other servants, from what I've heard and everything. But she is one of the best sabers in the game. She still is one of the best sabers in the game. SS. Nero, the one saber that kept getting away from me. She is not, she's not scarring as Nero Bride for me. And I do like OG Nero. S. At the very least an S. But she did not, just Nero Bride. Ugh, those gachapons were horrible. They were really horrible. And Summer Nero, as I said, there's a reason why I say that she's the saber that keeps getting away from me. That's because I tried to get Summer Nero and didn't get her. So same sentiments there. Both Summer and Bride version just keeps getting away from me. I don't know why. Nightingale. From America, she was decent overall. She is a unique berserker, to say the least. She does not belong in C. I'll say B at that. I'll say B at the very least. Nitocris. Her for a she is one of the best farming casters in the game. Absolutely. Her original version gets a B for me. Her summer version, however, gets an A because, as I said, I'm still lacking on assassins. Her summer version has been extremely helpful towards me, especially through farming, so easy A for her summer version. Nobunaga. So glad I got her summer version. So she, Oda is obviously the symbol, I should say, for welfare servants, because Oda really showed that welfare servants are extremely useful to get, even as a free-to-play player, and she has helped me ever since. Because of that, easy SS. Easy SS. Okita. I'm going back on the entire Caldea Guru director liking Okita. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with her. I think I feel the same as I do with Okita as I do with, say, who should I compare it to? As I do with Anastasia. So, at the very least, she belongs in A. Orion. Not much. I like, she came extremely early on Fate Grand Order. I just did not... Well, it's not like I did not care for her. I was waiting for somebody else. Not to mention, I think by the time I showed up on Global, her banner was about to be finished. So there was no way I was going to actually try to pull for her. I just, for me. So, let's see. Passion Lip. She spooked me when I was trying to get Melt. But over time, she grew on me. Valentine's especially helped with that. S. I like Passion Lip. I'll say that. Paul Bunyan, a literal farming servant. She has been useful. She has been really useful. A. Quizzicottle, trying to remember the name. At first, I didn't really feel anything for Quizzicottle, but obviously Babylonia helped that immensely. But I'll say, to compensate, she won't get an S. She will get an A though. It's all thanks to Babylonia. If it wasn't, she'll be a B. But yeah, that's really not much. But at the very least, come on, A is decent for Quizzicottle. Because come on, it's Quizzicottle. And one of my spooking casters, Nursery Rhyme at MP 4 or 5. Actually, no, she's probably MP3 at the moment for me. No, she is still an extremely useful SR farming caster servant. So, B. C is pushing it down there, so yeah, I'll go B. Shiki. So, oh, what? Oh, I just got the sniffles there. No, it's not the cold, just really itching nose there. She, as I said, lacking in servants, she is one of my only single target assassins. Easy S. Her Saber version, let's just say I do like the costume. I did wish she spooked me in my pulls on trying to get Asagami Fujino. Kind of feel the same sentiment as her assassin counterpart. No, but she is useful, especially in the arts. It's because I don't have her. It's because I don't have her that I don't know. I know she's extremely useful, and I know a lot of people do like her Saber version, but in comparison to Asakami Fujino, there's still a difference there. Yeah, same. I kind of feel the same with that. So, yes. Rider Saber Alter, if that's the best way of saying it. Sorry, Rider Saber Summer Alter. Is that either way? It's a Saber Altar. Where's Saber Altar? Where's Saber Altar? Oh, same there, same place. A little bit higher. A little bit higher than her original version. Yeah, there's not much to say about me with that one. Helena Summer. In comparison towards her normal version. I think the only funny thing I find about her is her, what was it? Her wheel, which is pretty much, not her wheel, her gun, which is pretty much Narf. Pinky in the brain, Narf. Same thing. I think I feel the same thing as I do as her original counterpart, so B, at least. Minamoto Raiko Lancer. A cut above the Rider Saber there. I know how powerful her Lancer version is, so that is saying something that I like her as an S. I do like Minamoto Raiko, it's just more or less the biggest problem is that I need to wait for a certain character after her event, so there's no way of me pulling. I just don't want to take that chance. So yeah, in comes the problem. Tomoe Gozen. Otaku, gamer, archer. Because I feel the same sentiments. Yeah, I'll put it on S. Pretty much the same way I feel about Osaka Behime. Chiyomi? She spooked me on JP at one point. I don't remember when. A or B? I'll give her an A for this. I haven't used her that much, but yeah, I heard she is kinda decent somewhere. But yeah. Kato Danzo. Okay, so Kato Danzo, in my opinion, is a bit above because the entire thing with Fuma with Kato Danzo. I do like Kato more than Chiyomi, so yeah. Shiki is a goddess in my book. Best type mood female in my book. Ah, right. Just for me, I think the biggest problem for me is that I haven't watched the Karano Kyokai movies. I really need to get around to doing that, so if I learned a bit more about Shiki, she may have gone up, but as it is right now, I'm talking about this through Fate Grand Order and Fate Grand Order. That's the only link I have with her through Shiki, so yeah. Valkyrie. Okay, so here's the thing. I like her, there's 3 versions of her, right? I actually like her, what was it, Sora Amamiya version. I think this is the version. And I actually do like Valkyrie. So, easy yes. I think it's both because of Sora Amamiya and Minami Suda voicing Valkyries. So, yeah. Summer Jean. Okay, so here's another John. Okay, so I've heard lots of things about Summer Jean and everything. Like, she's one of the best farming archers in the game and everything. Unfortunately, yeah, here we go. At least an S. Do I need to? Actually, hold on. I do like. Oh, no, and yeah, here we go. Here comes the problem. Okay, so I'm going to actually switch. I know I say I like rulers and everything. like, I know the deal with Summer Jean and everything. She's really good farming servant, and obviously it's Jean in the swimsuit. Just, yeah, it's going to happen. Me putting Jean Ruler back onto S, it's still fine. I still like Jean, and I still like rulers. There's just obviously other rulers that I do like even more. So that's not saying much. If I put Jean back to A, I think they'll be saying something worse, so at the very least I switch them up. I do understand Summer Jean, as I said, but I do like other summer versions more, so that's what I'm trying to get at. That's why there's a change. Summer Ibaraki Doji, I don't need to say anymore. Summer version of Ibaraki. She has been helpful towards me on JP currently, so at the very least SS. It doesn't really change that much. I do like now Taliyama characters. This is a summer version of her. Yeah. Summer Ushi. Okay, so Ushi has not showed up yet. No, she has not. No, she has not. Where's Ushi? Oh yeah, there she is. But for her summer version, okay, I might need to think on this a little bit more, so I'll go back to her once I finish off her rider version. I think that's the best way of doing it for now, because I've got some things to say with Summer Uchi. Good or bad, we'll see. Summer's Jalta, because she's a welfare in itself. SSS, come on. It's so, like, welfare, Jean, Zerker. I'm gonna go ham once that event shows up. Summer BB is also the same, and I'm going to be pulling for her soon. So, easy SSS there. Summer Meb. Okay, so, I'm gonna say this. I like a lot of the Summer, what is it? Is it Summer 3 characters? But Summer Meb at least gets an SS. I'll be pulling on both Summer BB and Summer Meb banners soon. The movies are really good, especially for its time. I really recommend them. Yeah, I really need to get around to watching those movies soon. But yeah, Summer Meb. I do like Summer Meb over her rider counterpart. I do want to pull for both Summer BB and Summer Meb when the time comes. Let's just hope that first Skadi be really. Let's just hope that she be kind to me when I try to pull for her. Mysterious Heroine XX. Foreigner. So in comparison towards where is Mysterious Heroine X? Is she above? Where is she? Wait, where is she? Mysterious Heroine X. I may have put her. Okay, I'm getting blind spot again. Where is she? Where is Mysterious Heroine? Oh, there she is. I feel the same about her, even as a foreigner. Actually, wait. Now that I think on it, her foreigner version's fine. I like her berserker version more. Yeah. Oh, and I think because of that, let's change OSTs a little bit. Ooh, wait. How about? Yeah, that's fine. Shitanai. Another Ilya. Alter ego. Extremely useful. I don't know much about her. So I really don't know much about her, but I obviously a little bit above OG Ilya. She has been useful, but that's about it. As I say, I don't know much about Sutuna. I just know that there's like 3 goddesses possessing Ilya at the same time. But I don't know the entire deal with her with that. I just know that through bio. That's about it. Shootin' Caster. Okay, so another welfare servant, which I do like. I love her MP, by the way. Because of that, easy SS. Oh. Getting lag. Okay, there we go. Just still getting lag on stream. It's fine now. What's her name? It's Qilang Yu. Lancer Curse again. She's another person that just like I was trying to pull for Jalta on JP for the what was it, 200 million downloads and everything. She showed up. Another Lancer Curse. But she is extremely useful from what I've heard. So because of that, I just haven't tested her out as much. Not to mention I haven't ascended her because I'm lacking materials, but for what it is, I'm still fine with actually getting her though. So even as a Lancer Curse, still decent. Control U. So she has a weird what was it? A weird battle mechanic. I think that's the word. But I heard she's useful, and appearance-wise, she's actually, yeah, she's really, she's good. She's good. Because of that, yes. But yeah, I think that's the most I'll say about that. Because she is kind of a really spoiler character. So I'll say that much for anybody that's on global. Bradamante. Obviously, she's kind of infamous for her, voice and her MP. I pulled John Alta and then I remembered Scotty. Yikes, it's gonna be brutal. Exactly. But I feel the same sentiments as I do with Ki Lang Yu as I do for Bradamante, so A at least. Samba Christmas Quizzicoddle. She's a ruler. She gets an SS. Easy SS. Benima. Oh, what are you? An idiot sandwich. Yeah, she's got some Gordon Ramsay memes with her because she's a real brutal cook and everything. And I do like her because of that. Not to mention she's voiced by Misaki Kuno, who's like voices Hawk from Seven Deadly Sins. I don't mind getting her at some point. She looks like a really fun saber to use. SS. I'm not kidding. SS. I do want her at some point. If I have enough Saint Quartz later on. Miyu. I feel so sorry for you. Miyu's a weird, I've heard a lot of things with Miyu, gameplay-wise. Like, pretty much, they tried to make her another Merlin, but tried to restrict everything about her. And trying to be a Merlin. Like, trying to be in, obviously Merlin was a huge thing and therefore caused huge problems with the Buster meme and everything. But when they tried to make Miyu, they tried to make Merlin, but with so many restrictions that she becomes almost unusable. Well, not unusable. She's hard to use. She's hard to use in comparison towards Merlin. But I have watched her movies. You know, the Prisma Ilya movie focused on her. So I'll give her an A. Gameplay wise, it's another problem in itself, but because of that, A. Murasaki? I think that's her name. Or is it? Yeah, I'll stick with that. Good caster, and I do like her entire her entire beef with say Shonagong and everything. Not to mention voiced by Aya Kayano. Actually, no, I do like that because of her. S. King Protea, another Sakura face, and easy S. Easy S. Like, come on, easy S. Come on, a face like that. Kama, the Summerwall Kama. I don't know much about her, obviously. I actually don't know why she's an assassin though. Like, hopefully they'll say that out during the next CCC rerun, because that's when she shows up, I think. No, I think she shows up, from what I've heard, after the CCC rerun happens, a new singularity happens with her involved. Unfortunately, I don't know much about her. So, A. As for Kama Beast, I heard she's harder than Kiara. I'm not joking. Yeah, she... Go into Kiara's hole. Like, me even hearing that Kama Beast is harder than Kiara. Oh my god, I don't even want to know. Reigns. From the Lord Almilo's second. A decent enough. Inori Minase voicing her. Pretty much was it Hestia from Dungeon voicing her, essentially. But I don't feel that many sentiments. I think it's because there is another servant within her banner that I like even more. No, it's not Waifu. Oh, she shows up right now. Luvia! Goddess. This one was really easy because in the first waifu tier list, she got easy goddess tier because one, voice by Suzuki Ito, she's a bloody ruler. Luvia. I know a lot of people don't like Luvia from the Ilia anime. I do. And that's majority because of Shizuki Ito. I can't help it. Like, there's like, ever since I've been doing anime gacha games, I've been following I'll say at least two voice actors. That's Shizuki Ito and Naoto Aoyama. I've always tried to follow them in my gacha games. Fate Grand Order just so happened to get Luvia, and I can't wait to get her on Global soon. Grey. Another welfare servant, which I do like, and I have used her, and she is so useful. Once she does show up, she is pretty much going to be another assassin, like another welfare assassin that I'm going to use a lot, because I don't have many assassins. But it's to the point that I'll say that she's at least an SS. I did like her in the anime, so that is saying something. Rider Saber Alter. Gets at least a B. She hasn't been as useful as she has been now. I don't know why. I've been using her as often. Oh wait, no. I know why. Because I've got both Drake and Rider Kintoki, so she kind of became obsolete with that. I do like her entire gimmick, but obviously other Santa characters has done it as well. It's pretty much the same thing as John Santa Lily, so yeah. Scotty, do I need to say any more? But there are 3 versions of her. But Scotty obviously gets goddess tier. Like seriously, I like the Sahak thing. I've liked Sahak as a servant and everything. I tried to pull for her with a Lancer version, didn't get her. Now I'm trying to save up for Skadi, and it's no wonder I'm still waiting for her. So because of that, easy goddess, just easy goddess with that. Plus Mami Kanoto, like come on. Her summer version has been useful, but yeah, to a decent degree. So I'll say at least an A for her summer version. Her Lancer version gets the S, because her Lancer, actually SS, because I do like her. I know I got burned by her, but I got burned by her once. She's not the same as Nero, so yeah. I think, yep, that's it. Shutendoji Assassin. In comparison towards her her caster version. She's useful as a assassin. So, a little bit above. I like her welfare caster version more, because it's just her MP. Not to mention, like, she is pretty much a magical girl, a demon magical girl, in which Ibaraki Doji doesn't even realize that it's Shuten Doji as a magical girl. I heard that's the case with that. Steno, easy F. And going right back, I'm going up and down with this. Goes in easy goddess. For like first waifu tier list, same thing happened. Another Taoyama character as well, so that's a shadow of a doubt with that one. And including with that, she was also a Saber, something I was missing. Guess what? She showed up during the CCC banner for me. Yeah, I'm pretty much trying to get her to Bond 10. And yeah, I really like Suzuka Gozen. I actually do wonder if like next summer, maybe Suzuka Gozen might get a summer version of her. Like he's hoping. Let's change OSTs. What should I go with? Here we go. Alright. Tamamo no Mai are the rival towards Suzuka Gozen, which is, yeah. But still art servant. She is an art servant, an arts buster master. Arts buster master. A. I love Luvia because she's the definition of anime rich girl memes. I see that really badly, but yeah, same thing. Yeah, I feel the same. Tamamo Berserker. Okay, funny thing with this, and this is going back to my, Lancer curse. I have a mild Berserker curse on my JP account. A mild one, not as bad as my Lancer curse on JP. I'll at least put Tamamo no Mai on here. Why do I say this? It's because I got extremely lucky during I think it was my tutorials. I somehow got 2. I think don't quote me on this, but I somehow got Tamamo Cat and Pavati on the same tutorial summon. And because of that, I got a lot of Berserkers. Like, I got Adelante Alta because of my mild Berserker curse. And recently, within the same pull of me trying to pull Canis, I somehow pulled Lancelot Berserker. Seriously, on my JP Caldea, I have a Lancer and Berserker curse. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Whenever I see Luffy, I just hear... Samatamo Lancer. Another extremely good Lancer. Convenient, I was just talking about Lancer Curse. I do like her summer version, so yes, but it's to the point that I might pull for her, I might not. Testament. Faced off with her, obviously. You get a D at least. What was it? She's the... Actually, wait, no. Like, the thing is, I skipped her event story, so I don't know what her entire deal is. Maybe D is being a little bit harsh. So, I'll say C. I don't know much about Testament, because, as I said, I skipped the stories. Tiamat. Okay, so is it just me, or is she the only beast that I actually do feel a little bit of sympathy for because of what happened with Babylonia? Just a bit. I'm not gonna say completely to the point of being a waifu material, but I'll put her on A. Because, like, it's Tiamat. At the end of the day, she didn't want what she wants, but what happened is what happened. She did really bad stuff, obviously, but I think she's one of the only beasts that I can actually sympathize with, at least. Uchi, okay, so here we go. Obviously Babylonia made her out to be an absolute badass, so I'll say S. I have ascended her at the very least. Fully ascended her, sorry, not... yeah. But her summer version, it's alright. I'll put her summer version on A. It's, I think, like, from what I've heard, Summer Uchi is pretty much like at war, or just like she clashes with Summer Meb. If I can find Summer Meb. Yeah, she clashes a lot with Summer Meb because essentially it's the rich, like, Summer Meb is the rich B-word anime girl versus the prim and proper Uchi. They're at odds with one another. I do like both characters because of that. I do like Queen Meb more. I don't know why. And Uchi is... yeah, I get it, but it's just not to the point of me hating her, obviously. If that was the case, she'll be an easy F, but no. I like the dynamic. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I like the dynamic between Uchiwaka and Meb clashing. So, yeah. Sanzang. I do want Sanzang at some point. So I think easy S with that. Seriously, one of the best. She's one of the best damage dealing single target casters. Just that's saying something alone. Not to mention the entire thing with Camelot. Just man. Minamoto Raiko. I don't need to say much because I pretty much said it with her Lancer summer version. She is still extremely useful. So, yes. Easy yes. Janako, one of my candidates for the free SSR ticket. One of the only few moon cancers that is not a BB face or Sakura face. I do want to know how she works, but I don't know much about her. I just know that she is like a neat and everything. And I think because of that, at the very least, an S. Relatable, obviously relatable. So, S with Janako. Lakshmi Bai. She is a bad luck saber, but she's pretty much Indian Jean with her face. Because of that, and I don't mind getting her because pair her up with a Skadi and she is extremely useful. I think much like, let's say, actually, I do know Lakshmi Bai, but I heard she's also bad at the same time. I'll give the benefit of the doubt. I have used her a couple of times, but I'll give her an A. Because, yeah, she had misfortune all her life, from what I've heard. I think it's because she had, like, the wrong god possessing her, or something like that. I heard something about that. She has something to do with karma. I've heard something about that. Mao Nobunaga. Obviously there's an event out with her, and she is an Oda. SSS. I do wish to get her at some point, but there's another Avenger next year that I do want to get. So, wait for me, Mahou Nobunaga. But I like the Oda line, to say the least. Like, all of her versions are pretty high tier right now, as it is. Nagao. Okay, so, on JP, there's Final Hinoji event rerun. And I've been using her because she's a welfare. And obviously I want welfares. Guess what? Goddess. I really like Nagao. Fine, she's a Lancer, but she doesn't get the curse because she's a welfare. I still like her, as she is, like, I don't know, her personality is pretty much the polar opposite of Oda. But at the very least, her personality is so unique to the point that I do like her. Not to mention voiced by Nano Mizuki, so Tsubasa Kazunari from Symphogear also voices her, essentially. I don't know, just something struck me with Nagao because of this. I don't know why, but yeah. Once she shows up on Global for me, I'm gonna go ham just like I do on JP. And I think, yeah, today's the day if you get past all the main missions on JP that the time gate finally opens and you can finally get Nagao to join you and hopefully get MP5. So actually, pretty much after this, I might be going to do that. To MP5 Nagao at some point. I might even grail her on JP because, yeah, I like her that much. But yeah, Nagao, easy goddess. Easy goddess, I'm not joking. Okay, now here we go. A character's name that I don't know. What was it? I actually don't know. But because of that, I really don't know. And this one I have actually tried to level up, but I can't remember her name. Yeah, for some reason I can't remember these low rarity characters' names. I have looked them up, but the name escapes me right now. But I have used her once or twice. I'll put her as a B. Charlotte, however, I do remember because at the very least I remember that she's voiced by Yui Horie, so... And this was actually... Yeah, this is weird because on JP, Assassin for me is like, I'm fine because I do have Summer Okita. But for me, Charlotte, much like Matahari, I really do like her. And once she comes out on Global, that's pretty much easy, to say the least. Yeah, I kind of feel the same sentiments as I do with Matahari, just on a different level, is what I'm trying to say with this. I do like Charlotte, I can't wait for her to show up on Global, which is going to be easy because she's a 1-star. Or is she 2 stars? I can't remember. Young Da Vinci. I do find her more compatible, for me anyways, compared to her caster counterpart. S. Easy S with her young version. Poor Gareth. That's her name. Thank you, One Time Deal. I forgot the name. But no, just for me, for Gareth, you know my entire Lancer curse problem, right? Because of that, like Gareth became obsolete when I was trying to do that. It's just I don't know much about Gareth as well. It just comes with the problem of being low rarity. Not to mention I don't know the servant, so that becomes kind of a problem. Summer Musashi. I don't know. I heard lots of mixed opinions with her summer version. Like I heard she's both useful and not, but she is a summer version. I don't know, I feel the same sentiments with what they're trying to say with this. But I do like her appearance and everything, not to mention she is a berserker, so that is saying something. I think a lot of people don't like her because of what happened towards the event. But I don't know. So Summer Musashi gets at least an S for me. At least. Summer Osakabe Hime. So she actually showed up in my Caldea, in JP, and I do like her. I think I like her even more than her assassin counterpart, because she showed up in my JP counterpart, and she has been extremely useful as SR Archer. So, yeah. Not to mention, what was it, her third ascension looks really good on her. Summer Camilla. Okay, so obviously, in my opinion, obviously higher than her OG counterpart. But same sentiments as I do with Summer Musashi. But I heard she is really good as a rider. Melt. Lancer Melt. I think she might be the character that I might want to pull on Global when she shows up. Yeah, pretty much the same thing as her OG version. Okay, so that's yeah, I do. Yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Arthuria Ruler. You know my time deal with rulers. SSS. I heard she is extremely good. You mean Summer Data Loss? Eh? I skimmed over what the summer was. I didn't even participate in Summer 4, so I don't know. But yeah, Arthur Ruler, she's a ruler. SSS at the very least. Summer Okita, as I said, she showed up in my Chaldea as well when I was trying to pull for Summer Arthuria. I don't know, she's hard to work with, especially for beginners. I'll say that much. But it's Summer Okita SS. It's the same thing as I feel with Summer Osakabe Hime. These two pretty much helped me out early game. Who was this? Oh, it's the other versions of Valkyrie. Okay. Oh, I don't know if this tier list did that. Okay, so where's the first version of Valkyrie? She's at S. So, would that? Okay, no. If there are 3 different versions of Valkyrie in this list, this changes things. So, not Summer Valkyrie. First Ascension Valkyrie belongs on SS. Final Ascension belongs on S, and the middle version, the second Ascension, will be. Actually, they pretty much have the same personality, just different appearances in that case. I'll put that one as an S. Yeah, I do like the first Ascension version much more. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's Sora Amamiya voicing her, but at the same time, I don't know. I just like the design of her first Ascension. Her final Ascension's still pretty good as well. Calamity J. You know what I see about Nao Taiyama characters? Me liking Nao Taiyama characters? And it went away. Or not? Where is it? Oh boy. I missed that out. Okay. There you are. What are you doing over in B? Yeah. Yeah. Calamity Jane. Goddess. I cannot wait for her to show up on Global. Nao Taiyama character, her as like a cheerleader, a space cheerleader cowboy. I'm not kidding. like this is pretty much now. This is pretty much a Nao Taiyama typical character. I want this character so badly, along with Nagao and Scotty. Just, I think after I get Scotty and maybe Summer BB and Mib, I'll be trying to pull for her next, along with one other character in her same banner. So, oh, alright, so much like the Valkyries, we've got different versions of Karma. So her lowly, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're right, Freshy. Yeah, that's weird. So where's her lowly version? Where's her lowly version? Karma, where are you? Oh boy, Karma. Where is Karma? Is he below? No, that's Testament. Anybody see Karma? Oh, there she is, right there. Okay, so first Ascension Karma A. Her second and final form, at least an S. I do kind of know what it is, so yeah. Okay, I wasn't expecting multiple versions of Karma with that, but alright. Space Ishtar. All three! Yeah, technically I think this does make sense because I've heard these are different Ishtars. I don't know why, but yeah. Because of that, let's see. First Ascension. It's a Rin face, so that's saying something. But Rin face gets yeah, alright, so no. SS. SS for first Ascension. Second Ascension gets SSS. Final Ascension. Go, 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 go. Goddess. So, yeah, this becomes really good because Space Ishtar and Calamity Jane are in the same banner. So, in other words, this is prime opportunity when once Global shows up for me to try and pull for both of them. I'm gonna no ham on this banner. Therefore, that's what I'm trying to say, that I need to miss out on trying to get Oda Nobunaga, Mao, because they're close to one another. But in terms of who I like more, it's Calamity Jane and Space Ishtar. Just, there is, without a shadow of a doubt. Saber Astolfo. Let's see in comparison towards OG say. Oh, alright, so OG Astolfo is a B. Saber. S or an A. This is the first tier list you made where I am fine with the Senran ones of Ika and Yumi were a big oof. A or an S. He's alright. He's alright. I think we just have different perspectives on both Ikaruga and Yumi for those Senran Kagura tier lists. As I said during those videos on both Ikaruga and Yumi, it might be just me with that. Nightingale Archer. This one's pretty decent because she is a good support archer. I do like her entire thing. I do like her entire aesthetics as pretty much being a Mary Poppins Santa. S. I actually really like this Nightingale. Europa, one of my other choices on my free SSR ticket. I was extremely close on picking her, by the way. It was that or OG Saber, but as I said, I needed Sabers. I needed Sabers way more than I needed Riders, because at the very least for Riders I had Ushi. Sabers only had Jason. But consort of Zeus and everything, I don't mind trying to get her at some point. Like, if I go crazy with story banner, if I ever do story banners, and I do try to get her along with Odysseus, yeah, another S. Yufefe? Is that her name? Alright. Yufefe. Is it? Yue? I'll just say Yue. I forgot what her last name was. But Yue, she's also voiced by the same person who did Hokusai. I do like her burn stuff and everything. But I'll say, I don't know, I'm still attached to Hokusai. And obviously I haven't tried Yue as much. SS. I do like foreigners in general, so yeah. Okay, going back to that. I just think the Banko artwork is by far the best Ikuruga artwork that exists, since it's based on her spiritual animal, Hiang. You mean the dragon? No, dragon is Katsuragi. Tiger, that's right. Oh, is that what you mean? Right. Those four left, I don't know at all. New Hokusai, I guess. It's Welfare Summer Hokusai. And since I do like Hokusai, belongs in the same set. It's from what I've heard, it's her younger version before she became an artist. So yeah, either way, I do like her. She's a really good single target welfare saber. Unfortunately, it was way too weak just to try to go for that event. Like, I was seriously weak. I was missing so many. I was missing so many class servants for me to even try to participate in it. Obviously, I think I was at London when that event showed up. Like, it was harsh. It was harsh. There was no way I was going to get through that summer event. If she ever gets a rerun, I do want her. And because of that, easy SS. Sorry, SSS. Sei Shonagong. So she showed up during... I can't remember whether it was Valentine's or after Valentine's. Yeah, no, it was Valentine's. It was Valentine's event. And she is voiced by I Pharaohs, who voiced Hibiki from How hard you lift these dumbbells? And I really like her because of that. The casino event? Yes, casino event. And because of that, I actually did pull for her, and I got her. Like, oh, alright. I'll say my piece and I'll read the comments. So, And I got her, and I really liked her personality. Like, even through her moves and everything, just it was wild. I loved it. The entire thing with Pharaoh's also voicing her was like I liked her. I liked her. She's pretty much my designated archer now because of that. Because she is a support servant, she's a buffer servant, a AoE servant. Like she's a lot of things, and I do like her because of that. Whether I want to get her on global is a different thing, but at the very least I got her on JP, and I do like her. Like, a lot. A lot. And that Bunko Ice Cream Yumi is quality. You mean the one with the crown, and she has that short skirt? If that's the case, yeah, I do see it, but at the very least, from what I remember, I gave that SS or an SSS. I liked her Bunko 2 version more. I think that's the one that I put up as quality. That one has many Switch memes. Oh yeah, yes, say Shogo. Canis. Obviously it's right this tier list. I said that I did manage to get her and everything. I haven't tested her out, but she's pretty much a Berserker Lancer. Essentially. And she was summoned by Woodine, which is the major villain in the Lost Belt. I don't know much about her though. I have read up on bios about her, but that is about it. I need to test out some of these Lancers soon. But A, I'll give Canis an A. And last of all, Daisakuri. More or less, I think I'll be focusing on Politz here instead of Caster because, yeah. I did want to pull for Daisakuri. I got Canis instead because of that. And I've heard how many passives Daisakuri has, and that is just wild. But best I'll give Daisakuri as an S. So, no, Ice King is transformation Bunko is the one with the sword. Yumi doesn't have a Bunko 2 yet. Okay, so yeah, again, this is me not knowing Bunko intention that well. Not even fan art seems to not know that by... Not even fan art seems to not be that popular. So, wait, so are you saying her Ice King version? Oh, it's not that, right. So her Banko version is the one with the ice patterned on her body, but the one with the sword is Ice King. Is that it? Tomboys would all be lowest tier for me, lol. From your earliest tier list as well as the placements of Mordred and Canis, I get the feeling you don't share the same opinions about tomboys. I think... Okay, let's see whether I do want to have a change of mind with this, because, good thing you actually did bring up the previous tier list, because I have it right here. So let's see. Where did I place Mordred last time? Well, I put Valkyrie on A last time, as well as Consort U. Huh. In comparison to now, which is... Yeah, it's obviously a little bit different with Valkyries. But, alright, let's see, I'm getting sidetracked. I put Jean on A as well. Oh wow, okay, this... Yeah, you can honestly see how much of a change this is. Obviously Goddess hasn't changed, just there's new candidates in there. Okay, alright. let's get back to Mordred. Mordred, where is Mordred? Some of Mordred's on B. Is Mordred on... Is she above or below? She looks below. Oh wow. I placed Boudica on F. Man, that was harsh. Anybody see Mordred on my previous tier list? Janako was a C. Man, I was harsh. Man, I was harsh. Lowest tier list. Lowest tier list? Mordred? I cannot. Oh, there is Mordred B. And Canis was obviously not in it. Man, I was harsh previously. Look at this. Like, I get. Like, in my opinion, I get Wuzitai, Scheherazade, and Dion. But hell, I placed Jack on D? Like, what is it now? What is it now? Like, I'm so sure I placed... Yeah, this is... Jeez. Where's Jack? Jack's a B on this now. Man, I was... Oh my god, I was so harsh previously. Semiramis is a B. Karma is a B. I think that's only because I don't know her that well previously. There was lots of A's, I'll say that. Nagao was an S before, as well as Katsuhiko Hokusai Saber and Ruler. Some Amib as well. Yeah, I was kind of harsh. Like even all the way up to at least S, I was kind of harsh. Oh wow. Alright. Yeah, Mordred was B on my previous tier list. What is Mordred now? The sun's getting in the way, so I can't see. Okay, so there's Summer Mordred on A. Did I put... anybody see her? She might be below. I'm not too sure. She might be below. Mordred. Can't see her. Or was she in this? Oh wait, no. She's an A. Okay, so it's a bit better. Mordred now compared to before. Maybe I do feel a little bit better. Okay, like for me, tomboys. For me, I think like way down the line, I used to really like tsunderes / tomboys. I still do now. Seriously, I still do now. But I think Mordred grew on me a little bit. I do get why a lot of people really do like Mordred. At the very least, I did not put Mordred lower than a B compared to previously. I do understand why people like her because of her tomboyishness. As for Canis, as I said, I think the only problem why I put Canis on A and not above anything else is because I just don't know her that well. I haven't gotten through her Lost Belt and everything, so I don't know much about her. I think that's why I placed her in there. The only other tomboys that is actually probably higher is, I would say, Jolt is one of them, Space Ishtar is one of them, Grey is more like a Kudia, so no. Maybe Shooting Caster is one of them. Jolta Berserker is obviously one of them. And Mao Nobunaga is one of them. The other Space Ishtar, and maybe Arthuria. Yeah, so there is, I'm gonna say, a select Okay, what would you classify as a tomboy though? Anastasia is easily S. Yeah, Yumihara, she's pretty. Yeah, I do get that. But I don't know. There's other Lost Belt servants that I like better. I do understand why a lot of people like Anastasia, but I'm waiting out for Skadi because of that. She's in the most famous figures, but every time she talks, I imagine Yumi and Takane. Yeah, same here. Which is kind of why I had to use a Ride at Kentucky just to run over Anastasia. But yeah, I know. She's still an A for me, but no higher. Like, I know that I do talk a lot about seiyus with this, and therefore there's a reason why a lot of the characters that's on Goddess tier is because of the seiyus they're voicing. As I said, Shizuki Ito and now Toyama. I follow them. I really like the characters, etc., etc. Yumihara. Yeah, I like her as a seiyu, definitely. There's a reason why Yumi is my second favorite waifu in Senran Kagura. But I don't have that same devotion as I do with Shizuki Ito and now Toyama. I think the only other seiyu that will come in line with seiyus equals characters, therefore waifus, is Asami Aima, and that's only because of Chihaya, Vera from Grand Blue Fantasy, and Ikaruga from Senran Kagura. But Yumihara is close, so I think therefore, along with how Anastasia works for me in the Lost Belt, I do know her personal backstory as Anastasia and everything, and obviously Yumihara reminds me of Yumi and Takane, which you pointed out directly with that freshie, so yeah, good eye on that. But it's nearly the same, but at the very least, because of that, I will give her an S at the very least. Okay, happy? Now that I've thought it over, at the very least, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Anastasia, yes. I get it. Canis deserves more love as much as Mordred. As I said, the biggest problem with Canis is I don't know her that well. I don't know her. Even though I technically pulled her, I don't know her that well. I'm surprised that initial Ishtar is on SSS instead of Goddess. Hold up. This was nice to see it back. Not much changed. Because on my first tier list, she was still an SSS. She was actually going to go down to an SS, but I remembered Ishtar's MP was why I got into Fate Grand Order in the first place. It's mainly, Freshie, it's mainly because even if that is the case, it's Ereshkigal that is... It's Ereshkigal that's pretty much Goddess for me. Ishtar is close. That's why. Yeah. Okay, so I think that does it. And I actually did time this correctly. Oh, almost a 2-hour tier list. Oh, this was a little bit brutal, but at the very least I could kind of, not gonna say squee, I could release out all my waifu vibes with this. And this had the entire waifus in Fate Grand Order, so that's even cool there. I mean, overall, because there isn't that much the difference between Ishtar and Ereshkigal, there is! There is! Ishtar and Ereshkigal's personalities are really different. Fine, they're voiced by the same characters, voiced by the same seiyus, but there is a difference, Freshie. There is a difference. Because Ishtar is pretty much known as a useless goddess. Ereshkigal is completely different. Same voice actor, but there's a difference. There is an absolute difference with this. Come on, one-time deal, you at the very least knows. Finally a good tier list. Took you that long. Wait until Wait until I do Basho and Haruka. I might take a break with tier list because updates on most of my games is coming up soon. As I said, Fate Grand Order JP is going to release Nagao properly soon, so I'm gonna need to grind on that. And Senran Kagura, as well as other mobile games, gonna happen, so I might need to take a small break on tier list making for now. I just wanted to, I just wanted to do this because Fate Grand Order might bring up new characters. This is the best time to do it before they release new characters, and this tier list would need to get updated once again. So this was prime opportunity for me to do it, and I'm glad I did, because as I said before, the first time I did the tier list, I was extremely harsh. I don't know what came over me when I first did it, because man, I was so harsh. I gave Kiara Summer version a C. Man. At the very least, Steno's still in Kiara Stevens hold, but still. Besides Mordred thing and maybe Enkidu, I agree with this list. Yeah, because you've got personal attachments with Mordred and Enkidu, but for me it's slightly different with this, so it's expected. But still, even I agree with this list. For me, I actually really do agree with this list much more, mainly because it's got the entire cast for once instead of it missing characters. So that's saying something. Hell, heck, I didn't even put Steno and Kiara's even hold. Yeah, no, I'm still leaving her at that. Haruka's one. Haruka's fine. That's one of like, you don't like that Senran, so it'll be funny. Basho, I don't know. New wave characters are kind of just there for me. Hard to judge. Well, in terms of arts, Basho has gems in it. Yeah, Basho has a lot of good arts in her cards. Alright, so that does it. As I said, I'll say it again. I will take a small break from tier list because there's other videos that's going to come up soon. Once that's all done, and once I do a bit of farming and grinding on those games, I will probably start doing the tier lists again. Probably going back to, obviously, Basho and Haruka. After that, yeah, who knows what's going to happen next. Okay, oh my god, talking almost 2 hours now. Alright, so I think that does it. I kind of wanted to save this one because I couldn't save the previous one. FGO, Waifu tier list, version 2. FGO Waifu, up to Daisukuri. Is that how you spell Daisukuri? First I'll download the image. Just so I can keep track of it next time. Favorite anime tier list? Oh my god. With that one, I might do up to seasonal for that one, Freshie, but for everything else, like doing favorite animes in general, that's gonna be harder for me. Like really, it's gonna be harder for me. I might just do seasonal tier list at some point. At some point. Then save. Diosakuri. Oh, yeah, no, I spelled that wrong. I knew I spelled that wrong. Yeah, so Freshie, I think with that, I might, for a favorite anime tier list, did I save it? Oh yeah, it's just saving. I might just do seasonals instead of trying to do the entire thing, because that is going to take so long to do. So I think seasonals is best. So, there we go. Man, this was big. This was big. I think it was right to stream it. To be honest, it was right to stream it because this was going to be such a big tier list to do. Yeah, after Basho and Haruka, I might do a seasonal tier list. Maybe once the season is like 2 weeks before end, because technically after, like, during, sorry, not before the anime season ends, I need to write reviews on the animes I do, so I need more time on that as well. So maybe 2 weeks before the season ends, I might just do a seasonal wrap up tier list on my favorite animes. I think I have something in mind to do it that way, since you brought it up. So yeah. Or do it by genre. No, doing it by genre is worse. I would rather do it through seasonals. Seasonal is much easier because genre is like I'll be going to my anime list with this. It was a funny stream watching it in the back while I was grinding stuff. So yeah, so this is my anime list. Quite obvious. But oh, what am I doing? Yeah. Like, just this in itself. Completed 1,304. Just, I cannot do. There is no way I'm going to just sort by genres and just try to do an anime list. That will be so huge from the animes that I've watched. I would rather just do it seasonally and then just do it that way. I might do that even as a monthly thing if I must. Actually, sorry, not a monthly thing. A seasonal anime thing is a better way of doing it. I think that's best if that's what you're asking for. You could do the best anime of the decade since you mentioned it at some point. Oh, I think the time has gone with that. I'm sorry I'm railroading you guys in with the options and everything, but I think I'll do it as a seasonal anime thing. Just to make the tier list a little bit easier for me to manage and therefore just, make it easier in general, because if I do it by genres or best of, I would still, like, for best anime of the decade, I'll need to wait a decade to do it. So, yeah. I'm just doing what's best for both of us just to make this work, so that's what I'm going with. So, I think that will do it. Okay, I've been talking for 2 hours. Oh, my throat is going to be burning after this. Anime 1.3k, manga 6. Yeah. I'm mainly an anime watcher, not a manga reader. That's kind of what happens. Alright, so, I think this is where I sign off. I know I keep on saying this, but I'll probably see you in the next update on the videos, not on the next tier list. And for the people who has not joined the stream but is watching it in their own time, comment below at the very least if you thought the same about the people on chat about this tier list, because I feel pretty happy about it as well. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next updates on whatever mobile games is out there. We'll definitely think about the anime tier list at some point, because I think there's going to be some easy tier list that I might do at some point as well, because I do want to add in some anime stuff in there in my channel, because I've been trying to do that, but mobile games, but yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into that now, but yeah. So, okay, I'm trying to sign off. So with that, for the people who has joined my stream, thank you once again for being here. And this was a real fun tier list to make in the first place. So yeah, updates on the videos will be soon. And I will leave it off here. Okay, like seriously, I'll leave it off here. I'm rambling now. So with that, LA out.